on, because it's the top of the hour and we've got lots of goodies to bring you. Again, we're going to take another look at our incredible today's special. That's just around the corner, but I want to feature this. And remember, I promised we would do 2 different EVAs in tonight's show. Can I have my cards, guys, please? Thank you very much. Okay, so 2 different EVAs are coming up. The second one is this cutie wootie, isn't it? This one will come in a bunch of colors. Oh, we have black, white, and that's the light rose you're seeing there. This is the most affordable shoe in the entire show. It's $34.95, and everybody waits for the EVA. Might be a little early, but boy, when the summer really gets going, you're going to love how cute these are and how lightweight and comfortable. Those are designed for the weather and the elements. And Cara, that is the cutest look. I love that whole look. Finished off with a very, very lightweight shoe. You can stick it in your tote bag. Maybe you live in New York and you want to take your traditional shoes off and be super comfortable walking home. That's a great shoe to buy, and it's the most affordable shoe of the entire show. And then one other one I really wanted to show you, because this is a really big deal, is this is the Madrid. Now, wait for this one, everybody. It's coming up at the end of the hour. Well, I wouldn't wait, actually. Here's the Madrid, guys. You get the famous cork footbed. That's what everybody craves and loves. You have the single strap that's adjustable over the top. Look at the savings. So this is what we've done tonight. Normally these are $89.95. We're down to $59.95. Of the traditional cork bed, that is now the most affordable in our 2 hours. I have a gorgeous earthy pecan. I have a gold, a light rose, and a black. And again, check that price. We've never done that before on these. I can guarantee you that. And of course, 5 flex and free shipping all hour long. All right, well, it's time to take another look at our today's special. It has been wildly popular last hour. What Birkenstock does is they do not do special values for any other retail outlet out there. Any of them. Just for you, just here at HSN, and just today, and this is it. A product has to be really good if it's still in existence 250 years later. It's got to be exceptional. It's got to, just be so wonderful that people come back and buy more and more and more. And we couldn't be more proud to have a great relationship with our friends at Birkenstock. The legendary comfort, the legendary support, the legendary feel of wearing it is unlike any other shoe or footbed that's out there. And here's what we're doing today. What Birkenstock does just for HSN, and it's so important to understand this, is they do not do special pricing or special values for anybody else but us here at HSN only. We're the only place that has the special value. We're the only place that gets this deal. This is the time to do it, because it is also the only time the entire year we will offer the traditional cork footbed as our today's special. It's only one time. We do it one time a year, and that's it. So understand, we're getting an extra special savings because of Birkenstock willing to give us a discount to do this special offer. So here we've got great colors to get to. We've sold already over 1,000. So we have 3 choices that are, I think, very girly, very, very fun, and they're an embossed design that has a little bit of a pearlized finish. Love the sweet pink. This one officially is called the light rose color. Isn't that gorgeous? White footbed, and then you have rose gold buckles. The second one, again, great color choice. I loved it because Donya's her toenail polish color is almost his identical color, which is funny. This one is called surf green. Then we have your classic, gorgeous white. The 2 most popular, if you didn't see them last hour, are the next 2 you're about to see. This incredible eggshell, I love it because it's a perfect neutral, and this is called our textured canvas. And then the #1 most popular, and I absolutely love that because I've never seen this color in Birkenstock, is called the faded khaki. Again, we'll get through sizes, we'll tell you the whole story, and Courtney's here to do that. She's been with Birkenstock now for 15 years, and I get to see her rarely, but I'm so happy I get to launch this with you every year. It's like an annual thing for us.
It's super fun. It's super fun, even though it's, late at night. That's great.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so love it. You guys did a really knockout job on this design.
We did. Yeah. This is really fun. This is a newer design for us at Birkenstock. It's called the Franca. And again, this is going to be a fully adjustable sandal from Birkenstock. It has 3 adjustable working buckles, which we love. You're going to be able to get this in a really great textured canvas. That's something new that Birkenstock hasn't done before. And then we're also doing it in an embossed, and it's a Birkofloor, so it's a synthetic material, but it is really, really a great material. It's pulling in the colors really beautifully. We're loving it in light rose, in a surf green, and also a white. And on that kind of embossed with the beautiful colors, we're doing a white outsole, which again is fresh for spring. Really loving that. So there's a point of difference in these two sandals. One is really kind of that everyday shoe, and then you also have the Franca, which has a little more of a feminine kind of fun, springy vibe that you're going to really be able to dress up. And that is, I love that there's two different options here that you can really choose from.
Yeah, we got a little girly, a little
Right.
dressier, and then we've got this super canvas cool. Okay, so here's what I realized on this triple strap.
Yeah.
It is the most versatile adjustability of any shoe we've shown tonight.
Absolutely, yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Because we've had the single strap,
Right.
we've had a double strap, but the triple really allows you to get the perfect fit for your shoe or for your foot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So your forefoot, you can adjust both of those buckles. And again, you mentioned you kind of had a more narrow foot. So this is really going to be something that you can fully adjust on your forefoot. And then that third strap is going to be, it's going to come up higher on your foot. And that's really the strap that's going to hold you inside of that footbed. And again, that's fully adjustable as well. So some people might have a higher instep, someone might have a flatter foot. This is going to be able to adjust to fit your foot perfectly. And I love that. And again, not only are you getting full adjustability, you're getting this great footbed. This is consistent across the Birkenstock brand. We never change this footbed, but this is the DNA of our brand. This is what it's all about. It's about that deep heel cup that's going to cradle and stabilize your heel, the contoured footbed. That is supporting all of the arches of your foot. A roomy toe box that's allowing your toes to really move freely, which we love. If your toes are moving freely, that gives you more balance. If your toes are able to spread out, that gives you more balance. And then there's also a toe bar. That's going to rest really nicely underneath your toes. When you walk, it creates a natural gripping motion, which creates circulation in your legs. So again, all of the health and wellness benefits of a Birkenstock footbed, you're getting in this really great Today's Special. We never change the footbed. I love it here. You can see it, how it's built from the ground up. You see the layers of how our footbed is built. It has that light EVA outsole. It has jute layers, which that is going to add flexibility. It's going to add durability, but it also is a natural wicking material, which is really going to keep your foot dry, which we love. And then there's also the cork latex. That's what everyone knows Birkenstock for, is that cork latex footbed. And last but not least, the suede footbed liner. That is where all of the magic happens. I can say it's magic because the more you wear it, the more comfortable this becomes. It's like a custom orthotic. The heat from your body is going to warm up that suede, and over time, you're going to be able to see how your foot rests. So you're going to see how your toes are resting. You're going to see how it's hitting your arches. You're going to see how your toe or how your heel is sitting in that heel cup. That is the magic of Birkenstock. As walking as nature intended, this is what it does. Our footbed really follows the curve of your foot, the natural curve of your foot. So if you've ever been to the beach, when you walk in the sand, the first thing you notice is that your heel really digs into the sand. That is what this footbed is emulating, like walking as nature intended. Your foot is like really resting in its natural state. That is the magic of Birkenstock.
Yeah, it sure is. And once you start wearing them, it's very tough when you put on a different sandal or a different shoe. You're like, oh, it's totally different. And it is different. There's a little bit of a getting used to time,
right?
You know what I mean? And I'd love to go over how you kind of sizing and how that works. But it's really, once you get it, that's why there's legions, millions and millions of people around the world who wear Birkenstock. And they have lots of pairs of them because the experience is so different. And it really means a lot. It affects your calves, your thighs, your hips, your ankles, your back. The way you stand is different when you stand in a Birkenstock, again, because partially that deep heel cup. The nice thing about this is I do love it. I was saying earlier, my right foot is wider. I have narrow feet to start with, but my right foot is much wider than my left foot because I play a lot of tennis and I always push off. I favor my right foot. So it is wider. When I put these on today and I was able to adjust every little inch of this, it was amazing because each foot has its own needs. And so my right foot, I can feel feels different than my left foot, how I've adjusted them. My left foot I have to do a little bit tighter than the right foot, and I have to do it tighter right at the front of the toes on these two X's here versus the back piece, because that's where it's flatter and wider on the front. You don't get that type of versatility with all the Birkenstocks. They still are great, they're still gonna fit you fine, it's wonderful, but there's just something about having that extra adjustability on this style specifically, that if you're like me, it's that wonky toe, it's a flat arch versus a higher arch. You know, it's having stability and yet not having a ton of coverage. I think in the summertime for me, especially here in Florida, I do not want to wear really heavy shoes. I don't want them to give me a lot of coverage because it's just hot. Even though these keep you cooler, it's still nice to have a little bit of more openness on this design as well. Okay, so if you missed last hour, let me give you an update. These are the two canvas textured, and they're fabulous. They're almost like, you said it so perfectly, those cool hip canvas tennis shoes everybody's wearing now. When you see them up close, you're gonna see they have a little bit, what do you call that?
Like a distress?
Like a distressed look, yeah. Well, I'm gonna hold still, believe it or not, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because it's that cool distressed look that I think everybody's gravitating towards. Can you guys, do you mind if we go in? I just wanna show it from a distance. You really can't tell. Thank you very much. I'm gonna hold still, I promise, which I must have been Italian in a former life because I always use my hands. Anyway, look at that. Okay, see, is that cool? Thanks, guys, that's perfect. Isn't that cool? So it's kind of hip, it's kind of cool, it's really relaxed looking. Also notice on these two, the canvas, the buckles, and the sole are the exact same colors. So when you see, this is the most popular right now, when you see the khaki, it's all monochromatic. This is all one color, and then the sole is khaki as well, which is super cool. So that's these two. All right, that's the canvas. Now, when we talk about the embossed, let me show you the differences there, because they really are quite different. This is the white. This is gonna be, we're calling this one the surf green, and this is gonna be our light rose. Now, on the light rose, all the soles are white, which I think is fresh and fun. It's really
100%.
updated, really girly, really fun. If you look at the rose, the light rose, notice it's rose tone for the buckle. On the surf green, it's gonna be silver, and then on the white, it's silver. And again, when you go up tight, you'll notice there is an embossed effect. So it's a little dressier, and it's a little bit pearlized, which I like, a little shinier. And again, I'll hold them still so you guys can see that embossed effect, because it's subtle, but it's noticeable. You know, it really does give it a different feel. Guys, could we go in tight on this one too, if you don't mind? Thank you. Appreciate, oh, perfect, thank you very much. There you go, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful material. And you know what's so funny? We did a TS, I don't know, was it last year or the year before, where we did kind of that like alligator print. Remember we did that? And the pink was the #1 colorway. So I think it's kind of funny tonight. Everyone's really kind of gravitating toward an eggshell or a khaki. But
it is kind of interesting,
it's very interesting, but I like that pink and the kind of the texture, and when you saw it up close, how really unique and beautiful it is with the rose gold buckles. And I love the surf green. Again, we're seeing these colors across all of the spring color palette. I was shopping today, saw a lot of pinks, a lot of that kind of like aqua-y blue colorway, super pretty. So again, you're gonna be able to pick any of these colors up and wear it, you know, with whatever you're buying for spring this season, which I love. And again, this is a feminine sandal from Birkenstock. It's really opened up. The lines are very feminine. These straps are very, very easy to wear, fully adjustable, not a lot of foot coverage. So if you want a daintier sandal, this is really, really super sweet and easy on your foot. And again, it's gonna look really pretty on your feet and fully adjustable, which again, we love. So either if you're gonna pick, you know, the more casual, cool canvas or this really beautiful embossed, you're gonna win either way.
Okay, so it's so funny. Cara, if we could have caught you 2 seconds ago, this is how well balanced they are. She was literally doing like this little weird little jig a second ago, and she's doing them in these Birkenstock. There, thank you, Cara. But I mean, you know what is so funny? In a traditional flip-flop, you could never do that. You wouldn't feel secure enough. You'd think you'd turn an ankle if you were trying to do something goofy like that, or even running after the kids at an amusement park, you know what I mean?
100%.
But I think this is a real compliment to how you don't have a lot of coverage and yet you still get so much support, balance. You feel it's not not flip-floppy at all. You don't feel that heel clicking back up against your feet. How many times you wear a pair of sandals and you scooch in them? You ever catch yourself, you're kind of doing this? Because again, they're not staying on your foot. They're too loose. With these, I mean, I could literally kick my foot up and look at that. Like any other sandal, I'll really kick them. Any other sandal, I seriously would go flying off, right? It'd be across the room. But that really is how awesome this coverage is in getting these. And again, you get great flexibility in them. It's everything we love about a Birkenstock. Okay, of the now, what, 1,300 we've sold in just the launch, 900 are in these two canvas. Wow. So here's my little Aunt Susie shopping help. Get the canvas before you go to bed. If you're gonna get the eggshell, or a ton of you are just loving this khaki. I love the faded khaki too. Either one of these, before you go to bed, make sure you completely check out. Here's what happened. I had an e-bike earlier, last hour, I don't know, 2 hours ago. I don't know, it could have been 4 hours ago at this point. And I told everybody, you gotta check out. Like, you can't put it in your cart and it's not a safety zone. And I said with the e-bike, if you want the red, we will take it from your cart and give it to someone actively buying the red. We only had like 15 left at the end of the sell. All the red sold out. There was a ton of people who had it in their cart, and yet it was snatched from it because someone was actively buying it. If you're gonna get either one of these, you wanna go ahead and check out and make sure you get it done. It's just how our systems work, and I just wanna make sure if this is what you're loving, you get it. Another important point is as the day goes on, chances are you're gonna see basically just the 3 brighter colors available. These are gonna go early today, okay? And then what happens is they're great, they're fine, they'll probably sell out as well because the price is so good on this and they're really cute. There'll be thousands of people at the end of the day when Courtney's back on that will have no idea the canvas was available. So again, this is how it works. It's the most popular today's special we do from Birkenstock because it's the only one we do all year long. And remember, I think this is so important. They don't do special values for anybody else at retail. They allow us to do this and they work with us one time a year, and this is it. Now, they will have another today's special. It comes up in a couple of months, but that's the EVA. So you saw the lightweight EVA we've had in this show. That'll be their only other one for the year. This is the only one with that famous traditional cork footbed that everybody craves and everybody wants, right? So I just want to let you know how it works because it is a really special night to get to work with you, Courtney. Yep. And it's like an anniversary. I swear we launch them every single year. I get to talk about this one time a year, being our best value, which is great. And thank you guys for doing that because they get a bit of heat from the other retailers. Oops, oops, sorry, other retailers. Anyway, Courtney, let's talk sizing.
Yeah, so I always say buy true to size. Birkenstock is whole sizes only. So if you're 5, 5.5, that's one size. 6, 6.5, that's another size. So you're gonna wanna buy true to size. There's a nice little conversion chart right there. And it's on hsn.com, but there's a conversion chart that will help you because Birkenstock is a little different in their sizing, their European sizing. But buy true to size. I'm a 9, 9.5, and I fit in that 9, 9.5. Most of the time, I'm a little closer to the 9.5, and I still fit in that 9, 9.5. Buy true to size, get them home. The first thing you're going to want to do is unbox them. Take the buckles, undo the buckles and put your foot inside of the footbed. And you're going to want to make sure that your heel is really resting inside of that heel cup. It's not kind of pushing out, you're not feeling uncomfortable. It's really resting and it's being cradled inside of that footbed. And then the next thing you're going to want to make sure is your toes are resting before the toe bumper. You don't want them kind of hitting the toe bumper, or sometimes you see your little pinky falling off. That's a no. They're too small. You just want to make sure they're resting for that toe bumper, and then it will be that perfect fit.
Like they rest over it.
Yeah, you're going to want it to rest.
Come over like that.
You want it to rest right before. You don't want them, sometimes people are like, their toes start creeping over.
You don't want it up here.
You don't
want your tips of your toe on it.
Right.
You want to fit in it. You said people really do realize the difference when they try it.
Absolutely. You will know if you're not in the right Birkenstock, the right size, because it will feel very, very uncomfortable. You will be like, oh, this is very uncomfortable. Yeah, Birkenstock is not an uncomfortable shoe. It's definitely going to feel different because it's supporting your arches. You're in a heel cup, which is allowing your foot to rest in its natural state. And there's the toe bar. And that's resting underneath your toes. So if you are wearing an incorrect size, the toe bar is not going to rest underneath your toes. The arches are going to feel really off, and you're not going to be sitting inside of the heel cup. It really should hug your foot. It should feel like it's sitting inside, not on top. It should really hug your foot. And that's the benefit of Birkenstock. You're going to feel safe and secure. It's almost like someone's really kind of hugging your foot.
And how should we start wearing them? Because I think this is great advice.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of people are not used to a heel cup, and they're not used to the arch support. So you're going to want to wear them probably 20 minutes a day to start breaking them in. And so the first couple of days, wear them 20 minutes. Maybe if you're feeling okay, go ahead and wear them an hour the next day. You don't want to wear these like 8 hours the first day you get them if you're new to Birkenstock, because it is an arch support and it will feel a little more aggressive than what you're used to. And your foot is also sitting down in this heel cup, so it's resting in its natural state. You're not getting that in every shoe. So again, your foot will have to get used to the Birkenstock footbed, but once you start wearing it, you're not going to want to stop wearing it. It's almost like a custom orthotic. It's going to mold to your foot, and the more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes.
And then you crave it. Like your foot will crave it. That's what's really, really cool. When you get used to it, all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, where have these been all my life? Or, you know, if you're one of the Birkenstock, you know, legions of customers and fans, you're nodding your head saying that's exactly right. Yeah, because it is a very different experience than wearing a traditional footbed in any other shoe. I don't care if you have the most expensive tennis shoes. I don't care if you have sandals that are $8 gazillion. I don't care if you have platform shoes that are, or high heels that are $1 gazillion. There's absolutely nothing out there, nothing that replicates what Birkenstock has done. And if they've been around for 250 years and have sold millions upon millions upon millions of shoes, over 250 years worldwide, there's got to be something in the magic and the sauce that's magical. Like there's something. Like if you've never tried it, this is the best time to do it because the price is so amazing, right? So that's what I love is you get this opportunity to go, you know what, either I'm getting my 12th pair or my 20th pair, or I'm getting my first pair. And welcome to the world of Birkenstock. You will not go back. Like you'll wear these and then your foot just gets so unbelievably comfortable. Your body feels different when you're in them. You even stand differently when you're in a Birkenstock. You really do. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize this is how nature wants me to be. Because all of our other shoes don't mimic what nature wants us to do. And again, we're talking about a tradition of 250, almost 51 years. There's something magical in the sauce, or they would have been out of business in 1775. But for a shoe brand to have that kind of history, I don't think there's another brand out there that has the legendary history of Birkenstock.
Oh, I don't think another brand can say that. You know, 251 years this year. I mean, no one can say that. We love that Birkenstock, the history of Birkenstock. They started making arch supports and insoles. The shoes came in the 60s, but we're so made in Germany, which you can't say that about a lot of other shoes either. Made in Germany, that has never changed. We don't outsource, which is really nice. Everything is made in Germany. So the heritage, the craftsmanship still is what people are used to. That hasn't changed. You know, 33 people hand touch each and every pair of Birkenstock through the production line.
Really? 33?
Again, people don't know, 33 people are touching this sandal before you get it home. So again, the craftsmanship is still in every single pair of Birkenstock that you get. And so that's why, we were talking earlier, you really can't kill this shoe. I mean, this is like made to last.
For
this
years.
Is quality footwear. And again, being made in Germany, we're just such a really kind of like heritage brand that people know and love. And people are looking for brands, heritage brands that they know that they're going to get quality footwear from. And you're going to get that from Birkenstock. We deliver each and every time on our footwear. And the nice thing about Birkenstock is that footbed does not change. We only change the upper. So you're going to have consistency in that footbed, which is, that's a huge win. Because some other footwear brands, they like to change it up a little bit. And so you're kind of like, oh, well, I wore a 9 before, and then, it might be a little different. Yeah. With Birkenstock, you're always going to know your size because we never change that footbed. That is consistent. And again, the footbed's the DNA of the brand. Right. That is what the Birkenstock Birkenstock brand is all about. And we just kind of are able to have a lot of fun with the uppers, and that is where you kind of get, you start the collection, because you want to make sure that you're comfortable in that footbed, but you want to be able to have a few different pairs of Birkenstock.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, from last hour, we've got a shoe coming up this hour. It's going to look really similar to that. We're going to show you something really dressy, kind of cocktail. Let's have some fun, go to a nice party. And then we have, and these I think are really, really fun and playful. The embossed versions that have that pearlization. You're seeing right there, that's going to be the surf green. And also we're showing the light rose on our models tonight. And then of course we have that pretty white. Those are flirty. They're fun. They're playful. I love that white footbed. It's a little crisper, It definitely screams summer's here, spring's here. We're ready to have a good time. And yes, spring is close, so time to get your sandals. And then I love the earthiness of the canvas versions. There's something super hip, super cool, a little earthy about getting the canvas choices. Again, just as a quick update, we have now sold almost 1,500, and this is the first show today. Of that, oh geez, over 1,000, almost 1,100 are in these. That's a lot, okay? Just, that's how it works. Again, if you're gonna pick these two up, this is gonna be your faded khaki, and this is your eggshell. If you're gonna get the canvas versions, I really hope you order them tonight before you go to bed, and make sure you totally check out. The cart is not a safety zone. It's not someplace that preserves your item. If someone's actively buying it, and let's say that size is running out, we will take it from your cart and we'll give it to the person who's actually checking out. It's how our systems work. So it's not a reserved spot, like a parking spot. You have to go ahead and order them. What's gonna happen at this pace is these two, by the end of the day, they're not gonna be here. We might have a few of the other choices, but there's literally will be thousands of people who will tune in tonight with Miss Courtney, see a lot of great shoes, but will never have any idea these were even an option. So before you go to bed, you might wanna think about it. Another quick note, we have 5 flex pay on all Birkenstock today. What does that mean? If you have a major credit card, you're gonna spread your payments out over 5 months, but you get them right away. So that's gonna be officially $16 to get these home. The third thing that's wonderful is we also have free shipping on all Birkenstocks today. That's why buying any, just for the free shipping alone, is worth it, because they're not gonna ship free from a store, and you can buy Birkenstocks anywhere. They're in all the major department stores. They have their own retail outlets. They're great, they're grand, and people know them. But to get the price, to get the free shipping, and to get 5 flex pays, nobody's gonna match that. And this is 100% exclusive to you shopping with us. I love you guys, and I know tomorrow you go, I'm just gonna go to the mall. I know there's Birkenstocks at the mall. I'm gonna go get this. You won't. And if you see anything similar, they could be anywhere between $99 to $120 to $130 to get your Birkenstocks. Once again, remember, Birkenstocks only for HSN, and only one day gives us a special value. They don't do it for any other retailer out there. It's part of their philosophy. And we're just really fortunate to have such a nice relationship with you guys and the team that they do this. And we only do it one time a year. Would we do it every month? Heck yes. We would love this deal every week. They give it to us one time a year, and you're seeing it. And that's specifically on that famous cork footbed, which is what everybody wants to get.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the DNA of the brand. That's what everybody knows Birkenstock for, is this footbed. And I think we've been like really loving on this guy. I think we need to give these guys a little more love, right?
I know, right? I know, they're like, okay, everybody's loving those two. What about, we're not chopped liver over here.
But what I love about this, and the models have both that light rose and the white on. It is really, really beautiful, beautiful footwear. This is kind of what you can dress up, dress down. I'm loving the rose gold on the light rose. It's so beautiful. I love a rose gold buckle. It's gorgeous. And again, this is a really pretty embossed texture on this. So again, this is something that you're not gonna see. It's done in an elegant way, so it's not over the top, but it's definitely, it gives it a little bit of a twist, which we do love too. So again, you're not gonna see this out at retail. This is just really special, and this is unique to get here. And these colors are great. I'm seeing light rose, this aqua, and white all over for spring. Loving the white outsole.
I do too. I love the white on white. I gotta be
fresh.
honest. And you know what's kind of crazy? Look, the insole, the suede, is lighter in the lighter colors. Isn't that funny? It's a little bit darker in our canvas ones, but that's a lighter suede that they used inside here. That's really clever too. All right, so here's what we're doing, guys. Again, if you're picking them up, great time to do it. Right now, I will guarantee I have all sizes, and I have, well, all sizes basically in the eggshell and the faded khaki. I will 100% guarantee you that's not gonna be true later today, but we're good right now. So you're okay at the moment. All right, guys, we're coming back. Okay, as a matter of fact, I have another brand new. We have the one coming up that's $59.99. Were you shocked at that?
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be $89. It's coming up later.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
As a chef, cooking's not only my job, it's a passion. And I know the importance of having the right tools. Enter Kitchen HQ. From high-performance cookware to time-saving gadgets. Kitchen HQ tools are designed to make cooking easier, faster, and more enjoyable for cooks at all levels. And they're affordably priced. Kitchen HQ can help you master any meal exclusively at HSN.
Watching HSN, I'm Suzanne. This is Miss Courtney. She's joined us, of course, from Birkenstock. Hope you're having a great night. We're having a ball here. So far, we've had such a fun show because everything's been different, like a lot of different styles, a lot of different looks. This one is extra special because she's one of our uptown girls. She's a little bit like the cousin to the Madrid we had last hour, and that one was extremely popular. Okay, so this is brand new. We have 3 color choices in this. The first one is this stunning taupe. And again, boy, give me an hour to tell you how much I love anything in neutral taupe. But look at that gray color. Isn't that pretty? So that's a taupe. It will match everything in your wardrobe. This one, the middle one, is called Pearl White. This is not as shiny as some of the pearl whites we saw last hour. It's a little more understated. And then finally over here at the end, this is called licorice. What is the difference when you call something black versus licorice?
So licorice is gonna have that sheen on it. So it's gonna give you kind of a little bit of sheen, kind of like, and it's not a glitter, it's just like a really pretty kind of overlay that makes it pop a little bit, I would say. So it's not flat, it definitely has a sheen to it. And again, it gives it a little more elevated dressy look.
Yeah, it does. All right, so let's talk about this because it does look a little bit familiar to the Madrid we had last hour.
It does.
So how would you define it?
So the difference, I know the difference, is this is going to be a wider band on
the top.
Yes, so again, with a wider band, it's definitely going to hold your foot inside of that footbed just a little better. So this has a wider band, fully adjustable. The buckle is a little different. So this is more of a square buckle than the round buckle that we did have on the Madrid. So again, these are 2 different styles, but like you said, they're very close. They're kind of like cousins, but this, the Catalina has a wider band. You're gonna see that on the model. It has a little bit more foot coverage. So it's hiding the foot a little bit more. You know, some people want just that extra foot coverage. We always say, you know, if you wanna hide something, a wider band is gonna do it. So this is kind of that perfect sandal. It is fully adjustable. So it's going to be for your perfect fit. You're gonna be able to adjust this buckle to your perfect fit. So if you have a more narrow foot or a wider foot, whatever it is, this buckle is gonna be able to compensate for the width of your foot, which we love. Again, look how beautiful that gray taupe is showing up on camera. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous neutral. So again, these are all really wearable colorways here. So dress it up, dress it down. This is going to be that perfect, perfect outfit completer. Loving the looks here of this kind of that sheen on these, on this material. So,
and here's what I did, if you didn't mind.
Yeah,
okay, so this is the Madrid last hour. Okay, this is like the sister. Okay, like these are cousins, okay? So I want you to see, if you want the Madrid, there's the info. Thanks, guys. It's $89.99 and it's $899,378. I just want to make sure you guys are clear. So you can see right here, that strap is a little bit thinner, and you can see there's more coverage on this strap. So you've got your choice. I think they're both uptown. I think they're both needing to go out and have a nice little cocktail. I see them both having a little daiquiri, or for me, it's a dirty martini. I mean, these are dirty martini girls in Birkenstock, okay? Is that a first, Courtney? You guys should start doing commercials about the dirty martini Birkenstocks. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
They like to party.
These
like
girls
to party.
want to go out. They want to be dancing. They want to be going out to lunch or dinner. But I just want to make sure you have choices. This is called the Madrid, and this one we're calling the Catalina. And I want to make sure you see it, because this one might have not been your style, because for me, I really love the Madrid. I think they're both elevated, but you might want them more coverage. You might want more stability with this. This you had mentioned is a little flip-floppy, but not like a traditional flip-flop.
Right, it's gonna move, this shoe's gonna move with you a little bit more. The Madrid's gonna move with you. They initially called it the exercise sandal, because when you walk, you're using that toe grip underneath to kind of keep it on, and it's creating circulation in your legs. So this Catalina is a little wider, and so you're gonna see that the difference is a little wider, so that's going to keep your foot inside of that footbed a little better. They're both fantastic. But again, if you want a little more security, the Catalina is your girl, because she's gonna, she's with the square buckle, she's gonna keep you inside of that footbed just a little better. And she also, you know, more foot coverage means she's gonna hide if you have any imperfections or you don't really love showing a lot of your foot. This is going to give you a lot of foot coverage, which I love. I love the updated hardware here, the square hardware. And again, these are very pretty. The unexpected from Birkenstock, really, right? It's the unexpected from Birkenstock. And again, people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, what is your sandal? And I'm like, oh, it's a Birkenstock. Because people don't really think like, oh, Birkenstock's gonna do this beautiful elevated sandal.
So true.
And we're coming to you with really great buckles, you know, bigger buckles, square buckles, whatever it is. It's making a difference in what, you know, how people view Birkenstock. And these are just gorgeous, gorgeous sandals.
Do you find these designs like the Madrid and the Catalina are bringing in a new group of fashion enthusiast?
I think so. I think because everyone used to, you know, really kind of look at Birkenstock as that kind of traditional like 60s sandal. And now people are really realizing that you want to be comfortable. You want to be able to have that walkability in a sandal, but you also want to be able to look great. And you're getting the benefit of comfort, and you're also getting the benefit of a really great fashion sandal. And it's fused together. And again, Birkenstock, if you've never put on a pair of Birkenstock, this is probably one of the most comfortable sandals you will ever wear because of that footbed. It allows your foot to rest in its natural state. The more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes, because it's like a custom orthotic. The heat from your body is really going to warm up that suede, and over time, it's going to leave your footprint embedded in that suede. So you're going to see how your toes are resting. You're going to see how it's hitting your arches. You're going to see how your heel is sitting in that heel cup. So again, it becomes a custom orthotic. It molds to your foot. That's why it's so comfortable. But look at that upper on that sandal upper. It's gorgeous. So you're getting a comfort sandal with a fashionable upper. And again, this is going to be a style staple in your closet. You're going to want to go to this every time you put on something, and you're not gonna wanna take them off.
Well, it's also like, okay, you know, you're regular, like our today's special, again, especially in the canvas, a little relaxed, fun, funky, have some fun with it. These, if you're going to a nice dinner, an event, a really nice barbecue, maybe you have a corporate event you've got to go to. If you're gonna go to a wedding, and you're like, you know what, I am not gonna be caught dead in a high heel, but you wanna feel dressier.
Right.
You're gonna wear this one, and it will be really appropriate. If you're wearing trousers or slacks from a skirt, a little cute pencil skirt would look really smart start with these.
Right.
I've got some skirts from DG2 that I love. Really love this look.
Yeah.
By the way, the taupe is the most popular. And if you haven't heard me say it before, if you tune in long enough, you will hear me say it. I'm such an advocate of having taupe shoes. It is the one color that matches everything. You think it's black or white, but it's actually not. It's taupe. It's of those three, it's the most neutral of neutrals. And that taupe that we just featured right there is the most popular of those three choices. All right, don't forget, 5 flex free shipping on every Birkenstock today while we have them. And now we're going to the EVA route. We did give you guys a peek at this, and this to me just says, spring and summer is almost here. Let's have fun. Let's get the cold chili drinks out.
Yes.
Let's eat the ice cream cones at the, at the amusement park. This just screams, when I see the EVA from Birkenstock come out, it just says, summer's here, it's fun, it's time to relax and have a great time. And these are really designed for that.
I mean, the EVA is for beach, pool, spa, gardening, whatever you're doing outside, this is the shoe that you are going to want to grab. This is a great little house shoe, whether you're gonna walk the dog, you're gonna keep it by the door. I mentioned before, gardening, whatever it is, because you can hose these down.
Yeah.
A great shower shoe, a great pedicure shoe. This is that shoe you are going to want to take everywhere with you. It is EVA, so that means it weighs absolutely
like
nothing.
A feather.
Absolutely nothing. So you can throw these in your bag and just kind of go. And then when you need to kind of whip them out and, if you have to change shoes, this is the shoe that's going to be perfect to throw in your bag, weighs absolutely nothing. You can wash it down, hose it off. It can get dirty, it can get sandy, it can get wet, but it also has a really great grip on the bottom. So there is some traction here. This is one piece of EVA. It has the Birkenstock branding on the side, which we love. And the price point here is super sharp at, what is it?
$34.95.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it's good. This is actually the most affordable shoe in both hours.
Right.
Now, again, if you want a cork shoe, stick with us. We have one on sale coming up that's crazy good price, and that's the traditional cork footbed. This is our most affordable shoe of both hours completely. And here's what I like about it. Because we're on the air and we show our toes a lot, I get a lot of pedicures, a lot of manicures, all that kind of stuff. This is the one that you just toss into your bag. Also, I'll tell you what I would use this. I'm an avid tennis player. And when you're playing tennis, you're in these big, heavy tennis shoes, and we all switch because your foot's sweaty, your socks, it's gross, but they're really wet, right? So the first thing we do is we peel off our socks, we take off our tennis shoes, and we put sandals on. And I literally travel for tennis events, and I've got a pair of sandals, but they're heavy. This would be so easy. I could throw those in, and I have kind of a tennis bag backpack, and I wouldn't even realize they're in there. So even I need to switch to the Birkenstock EVA because it really is that, like they're crazy featherweight. They feel like they should just float up into the air. It's incredible how light they are. It's like really great.
You said that, you take your tennis shoes off after tennis and you want to put something on. This is going to be a perfect sandal because it has some arch support. We like to say that this is a really great recovery shoe because of the arch support, because of the heel cup. It really allows your foot to kind of relax and rest in its natural state. So after you've been kind of, doing sports, hard on your feet, to be able to slip on a Birkenstock and feel all of the comforts of the footbed, it almost, is supporting your arches. It's really allowing your foot to rest. And that is a benefit of Birkenstock, and you can get it at a really great price. Like you said, you can sweat in this guy. And you can just hose it down. But this is a great recovery shoe as well.
That's
a
great idea,
shoe.
actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, you're selling me on. I'm like, I do need these in my
I
bag.
mean,
I'm like, between you and me, I'm like, I'm buying these myself.
She's gonna have everything tonight.
Well, I'm definitely getting Madrid. Madrid will be a part of my wardrobe, and these probably are. I want to give you point this out. On our 5 Flex, major credit card, welcome. You're welcome to come join us. $6.99. So it's $7 to get these home. And remember, it's free shipping. Also, if you have somebody who wants to get into Birkenstock and they might be younger, all young kids love the EVA and they love like a fun kind of flip-floppy look. But again, they're going to get a really unusual feel and support by switching to Birkenstock. Like you can buy kids really inexpensive flip-flops or $34 flip-flops that'll fall apart. This part pops out, you know what I'm talking about? It's got that stupid little button right there. Or you buy them a Birkenstock. And then the kids, especially kids who are still growing, like teenagers, you know, I have a lot of friends of mine who, when we had teenagers, all of them switched into sandals after football practice, basketball practice, softball practice, cheerleading practice. They all flip into sandals. Get them something that actually benefits them when they're wearing it, as opposed to a traditional sandal that doesn't do diddly squat. You know?
Absolutely, and that's kind of, I mean, we really talk about after sport with Birkenstock. So we do kind of pitch it to the kids, like you're saying, because it is an after sport shoe, and you can throw it in your backpack. You're not going to realize it's
not
there.
Gonna get stinky.
And nobody wants to put their, you know, like have their cleats, and you know, you're putting them in your bag. You're going to be able to whip this out, and your feet might not be real precious right at that time, but you can put them on and you can hose this down. So this is that great recovery shoe. You have a lot of kids maybe going off to college that need a shower shoe. This is an amazing shower shoe. This summer.
For camping.
Yeah, camping. I mean, these are great. Whatever the end use is that you can get kind of wet, where you need to be able to have something where you can get wet, or you just want something that you can take to the beach, the pool, the spa. You cannot get your traditional Birkenstock wet, but this is the Birkenstock you can get wet. It has the same footbed, all the benefits of the Birkenstock footbed. You're getting that in this EVA product, which is kind of insane when you think about it. All the benefits of the Birkenstock footbed here in EVA. So we're giving you great product at a great price that you can take with you.
And I love it because it's one piece.
Yeah, we don't ever want you out of Birkenstock.
No, and you know what's funny? You won't want to be out of Birkenstock.
Very
once you get started, and once you get so used to it, it really is difficult to go to other shoes. Like you're like, oh, this feels weird. Okay, guys, so the black's the most limited and it's the most popular. We have the white light rose. Sizing is identical to a traditional Birkenstock. That is the most affordable shoe in our entire show. And please don't forget, we have 5 flex with a credit card on all of our Birkenstock today, and every Birkenstock has free shipping. So it's an awesome time to get yourself a couple really fun pairs. All right, quick reminder. Wow, of our today's special. In just the first show, we have now sold 1,600 today's specials. As I said earlier, if you missed out, the canvas versions, which is the one I'm wearing, we're seeing it right there, that is the faded khaki. And then the one that I have on and Courtney's wearing, that's called the eggshell. Those two, by far, are outselling the pearlized colors. I mentioned, if you're thinking about, and I mean by far, like we're at 1,600 and what, 1,400 are just in the canvas designs alone. So if you're gonna get the eggshell or the faded khaki, don't go to bed without them. I'm just giving you some advice, because the problem is you'll get busy tomorrow, you'll work all day, and then you'll go, oh shoot. And this is because only I've done it many times. I go, daggone it. I'll go back online and the one thing I wanted is sold out. And I'm like, daggone it, I missed it. So don't let that happen to you tonight. Okay, so now this is so cool. They took the Arizona, which is the most iconic design. And they made a platform out of it. Yay! I love platform shoes because I can't wear high heels anymore, but I can still wear platforms because it's a uniformity of platform feels like you're just wearing a regular shoe. So you ready, guys? Here we go. This one is $120. It's got free shipping today, and of course 5 flex. We have the crisp, fabulous white. We have the black. We have the mocha, and then that really popular eggshell, once again, super great neutral. In fact, let me do this if you don't mind, Courtney. I want to show you the difference between the white and the eggshell. It's subtle, but it's there and it's important.
It is, it is. Some people want a real stark white, true white shoe, and some people want more of a neutral tone down. So there is a difference, there definitely is a difference, and we do have that customer who wants a subtle difference. She wants a little more of a neutral tone, and that's what you're gonna get in the eggshell. And then really kind of that, I always say it's kind of that more energetic, younger vibe is really that true white on white. Clean white, it's really clean. It almost is a little more sport inspired, athletic inspired to me. So that's what I really like. But I mean, how fun is this?
I love the
really
platform.
Great like platform.
So clever.
Almost like you see that kind of that little aggressive bottom. Again, a little sport inspired there, but this is the classic Arizona, just with a little bit of a twist. And you know, a lot of people want a platform. They don't want to be flat all the time. And again, you're getting a little bit of lift here, and this is Papilio by Birkenstock. This is where we're able to do a little fun, have a little bit, you know, kind of out of the box thinking, and that's why we were able to do the platform here. But again, you're getting the same footbed, so that doesn't change, but you're getting the same upper. The only thing is it's under the Papilio brand, which is under the Birkenstock umbrella. So same, it's the same thing, it's just Papilio by Birkenstock.
And I love platforms. Like I said, I cannot wear a traditional high heel hardly to save my life anymore. And it's too bad, but you know, age and life happens, knees happen, right? But platforms I can still wear. So it's kind, and I love the height, you know, because we all look elongated in a platform. You feel taller, obviously, in a platform. I like having a heel. You know, I do love that feeling. And so platforms for me are really what I'm attracted to now. Like everything I buy, if I want a higher heel, is going to be a platform because it honestly just feels like you're walking on a normal shoe.
Yeah, and everyone wants a little bit of a lift sometimes. I do. And so I think that this is super fun. It's a super fun way to do a Birkenstock sandal. And again, to me, it feels a little more sport, youth inspired, but if you look at the models, they're dressing it up, they're dressing it down. This looks great. So this is for my girls who really want a little bit of a lift, but still want to be comfortable, still want all the benefits of the Birkenstock footbed. But look, I mean, how fun is that?
It's so cute, I can't see it. And you guys look so adorable in these outfits. Right? Like, our stylist backstage, she's doing such a great job because I love it. So when you see it on Danya, she can go to the office in that and she looks pulled together, she looks really fashionable. The platform also makes it fashion forward.
Absolutely.
So again, if you're wearing a traditional Arizona, that is more recognized as, what do you say? Traditional Arizonas are more traditional. You know what I'm trying to say?
You know, they don't have a vibe. I think this has a vibe.
The platform has the fashion forward, kind of hip girl vibe. Like someone will go, you're wearing a Birkenstock, but that's a really cool Birkenstock. Like it's kind of unexpected.
Exactly, and it does. It has a vibe. So maybe it's, maybe a little bit, giving a little bit younger. But again, it's a twist, and everyone's kind of looking for a twist. So if you already have the Arizona, or you have some traditional Birkenstock, and you're looking for something with a little bit of a lift, or something a little more fun, this is going to be your shoe. You're still going to be comfortable. You're still getting the heel cup. You're still getting the arch support, the wider toe box, the toe bar. You're getting all of that in this shoe. But again, it's just a twist on Birkenstock. It's super fun. I love the platforms. And again, people are dressing them up, dressing them down. You know, you're wearing these with, everyone's doing kind of this wide leg pant now. And I think you need a little bit of a lift with a wide leg pant. And so this is that perfect sandal for that.
Now, again, sizing is identical. So let's go through that in case somebody missed it. We start 5, 5.5 and go 11, 11.5.
Yes, whole sizes only. So I'm true to size. I wear a 9.5 and I fit in that 9, 9.5. The most important thing is when you get your Birkenstock home, just to make sure you undo each buckle, put your foot inside of that footbed, and you want to make sure your heel is sitting really in that heel cup and your toes are resting on that toe bar and not hitting the toe bumper. And then you're going to feel that arch support. You're going to feel your body really kind of resting and relaxing inside of this footbed. And this footbed really is meant to hug your foot. You're not supposed to be sitting on top of it. It's really meant to hug your foot. And so once you put on a pair of Birkenstock and you have that right fit, you're gonna feel all those benefits. You're gonna feel that arch support. You're gonna feel the toe bar resting underneath your toes, because when you walk, it's gonna create a natural gripping motion, and that's creating circulation in your legs. So there's all these health and wellness benefits inside of a Birkenstock, but in the most adorable shoe, like ever. I'm loving this.
I totally love it, actually. Again, we got several colors. We have the eggplant, or the eggshell, which is a softer white, like almost a little light taupe. We have the mocha, which is that really pretty mocha brown. Then we have your classic matte black. The matte black's super cool. And then finally, we have the really crisp, fun white. The cool thing about this too, it gives you a platform, but if you're a little nervous about that double wide strap gives you the stability we want.
Absolutely.
So you can try a platform and not be too fearful in this one.
Right, and I love this because it has flex grooves in the platform on the bottom, so this is moving with you.
Oh, cool.
So it's not like a platform where you feel like you're like kind of Frankenstein walking. This moves with you, so
or like
I think
clog,
that's
you know, where you're like, king.
Yes, so you can flex and move. Right, so it flex and move.
They've thought of everything. Right. All right, guys, we're moving on because we've got a super bargain we saved for our very last item in the show. These normally are $89, and this is something that we did, which we're really excited about. These are on sale, and it's not just $5 or $10 off. These are down to $59.99. So take their average price on HSN and really, really drop it. And now we've got great neutral colors to choose from. The first one's gonna be what we're calling the Earthy Pecan. So think of it as pecan, a little bit of walnutty color, and a little bit of kind of a deep peach, actually. So that's called Earthy Pecan. The next one we have is your classic black. Would you love the matte black? The one right beside it, hey, we've got gold. So if you want to try the gold, there it is. And then finally, our last color is the light the light rose. The light rose is the last color. Again, 5.5, 5 through 11, 11.5, $59.99. Hello.
I know.
This is such a great price.
This is a great
With
price.
free shipping and 5 flex pays. That's amazing.
Then you have to have this, right?
It's like,
you have to take this home.
How do you resist?
This actually is the very first sandal. This is the Madrid. So this is the classic Madrid. Before we showed you the Madrid with the big buckle, this is the classic, the very first sandal. They called this the exercise sandal. It's a very, very, it's a narrow one band Madrid, and what happens is when you walk with this, it does flop a little bit, so it's going to make sure that you're really working that toe bar, so you're gripping, and so that's creating a lot of circulation. So this definitely is going to be a little more flip-floppy. I like to make sure I say that, because most people know Birkenstock as really kind of being a stability, like with those straps really coming up higher on the foot. This is gonna move with you. This is more of a flip-flop inspired style by Birkenstock. But again, if you love Birkenstock, you know Birkenstock, you love the footbed, and you need something that's a little more casual, a little easier, you know, kind of like that casual, easier to wear, this is going to be that shoe for you. Again, it's a great price point. It's all about the footbed, really, when you think about it. You're getting the Birkenstock footbed in this really casual, easy to wear summer sandal.
At a ridiculously good price. I mean, we're talking $40 off. With FlexPay, it's $12. Use a major credit card, and it's free shipping. And you get it right away. You pay it off in 12 months, or excuse me, 5 months. Here's what's great about that if you're brand new, and what I found a very interesting stat they shared with us. Birkenstock here at HSN is one of the biggest what we call new name generators, because you guys are looking for the real deal. You want really great deals. And I really love the fact that a lot of you who love, in fact, we have 100 new people who have shopped with us for the very first time, and we've been here for 48 years. So welcome, I'm finally glad you joined us, and please come back, we'd love to have you. But you're shopping because it's the brand, it's the Birkenstock, and that's the attraction. You're like, wow, and then you get a Birkenstock at $59, not $89.99, $120, $130. This is of the original cork footbed. This is by far the lowest price. It might be the lowest price original cork footbed we'll do all day. I don't know every single show, but I gotta tell you, there's gonna be rare opportunities to be able to get a traditional Birkenstock at that price. It's amazing.
For sure. And again, this is a fantastic shoe. And this is another kind of unexpected, right? This was our first shoe, but you don't see this a lot in the marketplace.
Isn't that funny?
It is. It's really funny. But this is a super simple, easy, casual Birkenstock, simple one-banded side. So if you're looking for something really easy on, easy off, you want the Birkenstock footbed, but you don't want a lot of foot coverage. You like a little bit more of a sandal that moves with you, more of a flip-floppy sandal. This is it. So I always say the people who don't really, you know, like foot coverage, this is their go-to, because it's super simple and easy on the foot. Loving the color, so you have a matte black, you have a metallic gold. The pecan is more like a terracotta, and then of course you have a light rose. But the price point here, you can't beat it. You cannot beat the price point today on this shoe.
Well, and I think it's beautiful because if you get the pecan, it's got like a matching kind of rose gold coppery look. If you get the gold, it's got a gold buckle. If you get the black, it's going to be almost a hematite. It's not silver on the black, but it's not black either. It's like a hematite color. And then the rose color, the light rose, has a silver buckle on it. You're not gonna find a better deal, okay? I mean, this is amazing to have that original Madrid at $59.99, and we have free shipping, and we have 5 flex on it. So either add this to your collection, or maybe this is the way you try Birkenstock for the first time. Because regardless, the footbed is always the same when you get the traditional Birkenstock.
It is. The footbed never, ever changes. That is going to be consistent across the brand. So, you know, you're right. If you're new to Birkenstock and you've never tried it before, this is a really great way to try the traditional Birkenstock footbed. You'll see here it has a deep heel cup that's cradling and stabilizing the heel. all of that arch support. It's almost like a mountain in there. It's supporting your arches. A wide toe box, which is allowing your toes to move freely. And you know, your toes moving freely allows for more balance. There's also that toe bar. You see that raised toe bar. That's going to rest nicely underneath your toes. And when you walk, it creates a natural gripping motion. This footbed never changes. This is the DNA of the Birkenstock brand. This is, like we say, the holy grail. Like, you're never going to want to get out of it. The more you wear it, the more comfortable it becomes. It's like a custom orthotic. The heat from your body is warming up that suede, and over time, it's leaving your footprint embedded in that suede. So again, the magic of Birkenstock is all here in that footbed, but this is with a really sweet, easy to wear one-banded upper. That looks great. I mean, the models look great in this. It's really, really a casual way to get into a Birkenstock.
It is, and you know what, it's easy. You know, the price is easy, the flex, the free ship, all that stuff's good. It could be the pair you have right by the door and you're running out to go to the mail at the end of the road. You know what I mean?
Right.
It could be the pair you throw on just really quick because it's so easy when you travel, because you know you're gonna have to take your shoes off when you go to the airport, right? So this is TSA friendly. You know, you just pop them off, put them back on, you're good to go. No buckles, no tying. I mean, this is adjustable. But once you adjust any of these, like the Today's Special, and get that perfect fit, you never touch it again. You don't have to fiddle with these once you do that first time. And again, you get that famous footbed that millions and millions and millions love worldwide. This, you know, you're not around for 251 years if it's a bad brand. It would have been gone year 10, you know? To have that kind of legacy and history is profound, and something's got to be magical about it. Something's got to be different, right? Because it wouldn't be around this long, and it wouldn't be so famous, and it wouldn't be so beloved. The other thing that's so cool about Birkenstock, it's ageless.
Yes,
And
it
it's
is.
sexless, really, too. Guys wear Birkenstock and women wear Birkenstock.
A lot of our styles are unisex, which I think is really great too. But this is, you know, you were saying this is a really great little house shoe. So we live in Florida and I'm constantly on tile, and so this is kind of like a house shoe. But again, you can't go wrong. You're getting the Birkenstock footbed here. This is super cute, and you know, so many different wearing occasions, very versatile, easy to wear, great price point. I mean,
Yeah. What?
Get a pair.
Okay, everything but the kitchen sink on this one, okay? All right. Courtney, we will see you throughout the day.
Yes.
It's good to have our anniversary celebration together.
Always, and it's always good to do it with you.
I'm always guaranteed this one day a year I get to see Courtney. We spend a couple hours together. All right, Court, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, couple notes I have for you, by the way. Coming up, you're gonna see another look at our Today's Special, but also join me tonight at 9:30. I will be doing my Facebook Live show, and so that'll be Facebook Live, HSN Gets Crafty